If God is slow to anger and patient, excuse me, since God is slow to anger, we're always learning. Since God is slow to anger and patient, then why, when man first sinned, was his wrath and punishment so severe and long-lasting?
Time out. Didn't we just have that question a second ago?
We did.
Yeah,
It's a little,
I think
little,
we
little
did.
nuance.
That God's punishment for Adam was so severe. This creature from the dirt defied the everlasting holy God. After that, God had said, "The day that you shall eat of it, you shall surely die." And instead of dying, Thanatos, that day, he lived another day and was clothed in his nakedness by pure grace and had the consequences of a curse applied for quite some time. But the worst curse would come upon the one who seduced him, whose head would be crushed by the seed of the woman. And the punishment was too severe? What's wrong with you people? I'm serious. I mean, this is what's wrong with the Christian church today. We don't know who God is, and we don't know who we are. The question is, why wasn't it infinitely more severe? If we have any understanding of our sin and any understanding of who God is, that's the question, isn't it?
I'm worried to ask this question. Dr. Sproul, take a sip of Diet Coke. How can we overcome the view that the Old Testament portrays an angry, unloving, non-gracious God?
Can I just? We're finishing the book of Revelation at our church this Lord's Day, and anyone who believes that the God on the left side of the book is the angry guy, and the God on the right side of the book is, meek and gracious and read all the way to the right side of the book. And the key, of course, is, and I think this goes back to the other question as well, about, if he just wants us to be with him for eternity. Because the fact of the matter is, God is glorified when he pours out his wrath on sin and unrighteousness. And he is no less glorified by that in the New Testament. I would argue more so than he is in the Old Testament. And so that has to do with his wrath against sin.